Hey guys, what is up? This is Decent4 back here with another video. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing alright. Hopefully you're having a good day today. This video ain't a great video. I will say that now. The reason for this video is, well, the Silverstone Grand Prix. Now, you would have seen it today. Uploaded everything. I had it fully edited. I went on my editing software today, and I instantly became very annoyed with myself. I don't know why. I found out for some reason the whole file had been corrupted. Which of course means I have completely lost all the footage of Silverstone. Yeah, it's not great. It's not fun at all. I am really sorry that you won't be able to see Silverstone. I'm just annoyed that this has happened to her. I am really sorry again. I will have playing 3 interviews we did after the race. Just, for some footage, obviously. So you get an idea of what sort of happened. But yeah, I am sorry again, guys, and I hope we can move on, get to the Austria Grand Prix next weekend, and hopefully carry on with this. But who knows? Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the interviews. Hello everyone, and we are just here very quickly for a interview with one of the Mercedes drivers, of course, Rick Vick, the legend himself, after a brilliant drive today at Silverstone, getting P4. What? I just can't believe it. How did you feel getting P4 after many, well, I wouldn't say bad drives, but unluckiness in the other races?
Oh, well, it's been a tough couple of races, isn't it, after a shocker of a start to the season. Yeah, but I think me and Jamie both have had a bit of a mare, but Silverstone was much anticipated. I reckon both of us fancied ourselves there, and after a qualifying in the wet that was quite difficult, I reckon I'm really happy with the outcome.
Yeah, and a great redemption. To be fair, I think all of the viewers will agree. Like, you two held your positions, you defended it well, you stayed P3 and P4 basically the whole race, and just me watching it alone, I was amazed with what you were doing. And of course, you picked this track, didn't you? And you picking Jeddah as well, you were very unlucky in that race. You, of course, retired. So how did it feel winning the race that you picked?
Yeah, I mean, look, again, as I said, it was much anticipated. I reckon after a poor start to the season, a spell of good big points finishes was needed, and I reckon this is just the start. I mean, Austria coming up, France and Spa after that. I reckon we fancy ourselves there as well. Full credit to Jamie though, getting that P3. We were sticking quite close, but I gave it up because it was his podium. He had a fantastic drive, but yeah, I reckon fully deserved. The tactics were a bit off with Harry sort of lagging out a little bit at the beginning, and then safety car in the first lap. Do you know what I mean? So, but we did well to stick it there.
Yeah, of course. And just one more question. Do you think you could see you or Jamie picking up a P1 in this season? Do you think that will come?
Yeah, definitely. I reckon a lot of the tracks coming up, we fancy ourselves in. I know Jamie fancies himself in Japan. I quite fancy myself in Spa or Italy. So we'll have to see. I reckon don't count us out of the race just yet.
And I know I said one more question, but really one more question this time. The constructors, of course, I haven't seen them after this race, but last time I saw them, I believe you guys were below Red Bull, unfortunately. Do you think now, with this race getting P3, P4, the race for the second place in the constructors is truly on?
Well, I reckon it should have been on from the last couple of races, Dan. I'm not going to lie to you because, I mean, with Charlie unfortunately needing to quit, I
Yeah, we
reckon,
won't bring that up.
you know, no. But, do you know what I mean? It's like we should have had it higher before, but unfortunately, Becco, Harry's teammate, came 20th, I believe, or something like that today. So it's unfortunate for Harry, but yeah, I think we'll safely take P2, I reckon.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, and good luck racing out there for the next few races.
All right, cheers.
No problem. See you in a bit.
See you in a
Hey guys, welcome to another interview. Right now we are here with one of the Williams drivers and P2 of the Silverstone race today. Of course, Callum, the legend himself, has, I believe, 2 wins on this season so far. So looking very strong leader of the championship right now. But with Preston gaining the win today, will we see that under threat? Who knows? But anyway, great race today, I must say, for you.
Thank you, thank you.
What, in simple terms, what happened between you and Preston out there? Because we saw some good racing between you two, but we also saw you get spun out.
Yeah, just that, obviously I started P3, had the alternative strategy on the mediums, which then allowed me to obviously catch Preston out when he obviously switched to the mediums. I was able to go on the softs. But simply all that happened was we were both that quick, trying to lap science. He moves out of the way, but I catch up to Preston because he's forced to slow down. And then practically, as you've seen, I'm just too quick. I either go through him or I swerve and caught the curb, caught him, spun it around, still managed to finish P2, damage limitation for the championship.
Well, that seems very unlucky. At first sight, I thought, did Preston just spin out Callum? Is there something going on here that I don't know about? Because of course, after Canada, and I will not lie to you guys, of course, the bugginess of that race infuriated all of us. But incredibly infuriated Preston, of course, and of course you took that P1. How did he
Yeah,
feel after that race?
well, I think it hurt him more that I went from last to first. Obviously, my first quali lap, I put in the wall because of the rain. And then obviously everyone then also qualified further back due to the switch between the softs. But I mean, yeah, Preston was annoyed, but I feel like just drive him on more. He's my teammate at the end of the day. I've got to respect him. I mean, many chances in the Grand Prix I could have, if it's any other driver, I would have sent the move. But at the end of the day, we both got to think about the constructors, but we are 1 and 2. There are going to be moments like today where we do get a bit too close for comfort, and hey, he come out a better man.
Fair enough. So, are you? Is this more of just a friendly competition between teammates, or a slight rivalry building?
Nah, it's just friendship, and at the end of the day, like there's no rivalry between us. We're both, up there fighting for the title. Of course, we're going to get a bit of a push comes to shove. Everyone's going to get like that, but he defended well today. Obviously, when I was on the softs, he was able to maintain me behind him for a while, and then obviously he thought that his issue with science was going to let me go ahead, but in hindsight, it was my downfall.
Of course, and I mean, Williams right now, you two have bossed every single race, basically every single race anyway, and you two are majorly ahead in the constructors right now. I mean, really, do you think you could just win it like that, like no competition at all?
Well, I mean, you got to look at it. The inconsistency of the other drivers has been our greatest success. As I say, like Preston's DNF'd once. Aside from that, we've had 9 point finishes so far this season. So, and they've always mostly been in the top 3. So, we're just getting the maximum points where the others ain't able to. But as we've mentioned before, obviously the lag, the internet, yes, it's a factor, and you can argue that we've been lucky, but at the end of the day, win some, you lose some.
Of course, and it also comes down to the skill of the driver and who is the better driver at the end of the day. But one more question. Of course, you're leading the championship right now, but with Preston hopefully, winning more races. Will we see a tight competition between you two for winner of the championship, or will you be taking that win, or will Preston be taking that win easily?
I think it's too early to tell, but I mean, there's tracks on the calendar where we've both agreed I'm stronger, he's stronger. There's some tracks that we've gone, yeah, it's just going to be lucky whoever qualifies higher. But at the end of the day, I mean, one race could change this whole championship. Like, I could DNF one race, he wins it, he's ahead.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot in it. So for me, I'm just taking every race as chance to get maximum points and extend my gap, and hopefully in Abu Dhabi, be the man doing the donuts with the word champion.
We will have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to see what happens, but who knows? I myself, of course, I'm hoping for the a lot of competition. So it'll be exciting to see what happens. But yeah, thank you for joining the interview and everything. I do appreciate it, and yeah,
That's all fine.
I will see you later on.
Alright, ladies.
Laters. Hello everybody and welcome to another interview. Here we are with the other Williams driver, of course the winner of today's race at Silverstone, and that is of course Preston for you. Was going to mention the other victory, but to be honest, that I can't actually remember it. I don't know why I'm shocked, but welcome Preston to the interview. I'm sorry I can't remember your other victory. I'm so sorry. I believe it's
Lucky lad.
Azerbaijan, that was it. Thank you. My memory goes again. Anyway, what's your thoughts on that race? Like the craziness between you and Callum at the end. You must have had to defend that so well, and of course the safety car at the start, everything must be
Oh, the
nuts.
safety car at the start was just ruined me, and especially with the contact from behind. Unfairly ruled, but we don't want to petition it. But yeah, it just came one of them races where I just had to push my hardest. With Callum being so close to me on the softs after the penalty I took in the pits, it was just a matter of just defending. And yeah, unfortunately, it came down to a racing incident at the end, and I managed to win a bit comfortably at the last few laps.
Fair enough. Well, I'm sorry to bring back a bad memory, but this must have been your redemption for Canada.
Oh yeah, I was ruined in Canada, unfairly DNF'd. So it was nice to come back with a sweet victory and to take it from those who were boasting.
Yeah, so unfairly DNF'd in Canada, unfairly given a penalty in this race. It's going very
There's some
unfairly for you.
some midfield teams and bottom teams that are trying to sort of balance the title challenging fight going on between me and Callum at the moment.
Yeah. Well, of course, bringing up one of the titles, of course, constructors, you and Callum are leading that by a lot. I mean, you two have been sensational in these races so far, maxing out P1, P2, mainly every single race, getting maximum points you can. Just a few races you've been unlucky, of course, but I mean, do you think you'll easily win the constructors, or will like Mercedes make a comeback?
I think we've got the advantage, and it's all in our play for us. Obviously, we've still got plenty of races to go, and with Mercedes now picking up a bit of form, it's it's going to be an interesting one. But I think we should have it by the end of the season.
Interesting. And one more question. Of course, Callum right now leads the championship race, but with you winning today's race and hopefully picking up some more in the future, do you think it will be a close competition between you and Callum for the championship, or will one of you just absolutely soar through it and win it all?
It's going to be close. It's mainly right now. My aim is to get the gap down after the incidents at Canada. But yeah, you saw it happen to me. It could easily happen to Callum at any point in this calendar. So yeah, it's only 18 points, and as long as I'm beating him in a couple of races, I can gain back that point difference.
All right, well, very interesting. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. As bad as it is, I actually can't remember what the Grand Prix is next. But hopefully we'll see a
It's
good race.
France.
Thank
I
you.
believe.
This is why this guy's here, because he has good memory. But yes. So hopefully we'll see it
Oh no,
closely.
sorry. It wasn't France. It's Austria. I know what I'm on about. I remember now because Callum is Austrian and he was saying it's his home Grand Prix next.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I mean, Harry as well coming into mix, but yeah, thank you for joining this interview. Thank you for doing it. I really do appreciate it, man.
No problem. And yeah, happy
Oh,
for the victory.
yeah, I'll go and enjoy it, go celebrate, and I'll see you in a bit.
Catch you later, lad.